comic book fans? This is Blue Goblin with the latest comic book review blog. So we got 6 books. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 books to cover, so let's get started. We're going to start things off with Deadpool. Deadpool number 8. It's part 1 of Magnum Opus. That's going to cross over between Deadpool and the Thunderbolts. I got to say, this book was awesome. I loved it. The hilarity is back in Deadpool. The hilarity's back in this series. I mean, it was never gone, but it was starting to slow a little bit, and now it's picked back up. I truly love this issue. This might be a crossover story that I'm going to be very, very interested in. It's really good. I recommend you pick up this issue of Deadpool. It's great. Whoa, Gen X! Just read this book and you know why I did that. Next up, part 4 of 4 of X-Men and Spider-Man, written by Christos Gage. I got to tell you, another solid hit. I mean, this was good. I loved it. We find out why the X-Men and Spider-Man have been fighting, been thwarting the plans of Sinister throughout the past 3 issues of this book. And it all culminates with this. This is great stuff. This is good, solid writing for the character of Spider-Man and for the X-Men. It kind of makes me wonder, should Christos Gage jump onto Amazing Spider-Man? I don't know. This was another solid hit. This was a good, solid miniseries. I loved every issue. This is one that if you missed out on this miniseries, go ahead and pick it up and trade. I think it'd be worth it. Going over to DC, we're going to go to the Bat Country. We're going to go to Batman Cocophony number 3, written by Kevin Smith. Ah, come on. Who doesn't love some good Kevin Smith stories? This is great. The Joker and Batman have a very good conversation in this issue, and I got to tell you, I just read this book last night, and I was blown away by how well it was written. I mean, the artwork's a bit off in some spots, but I gotta tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The first couple pages made me go, whoa. And then as the story progressed, I was like, oh, okay, good. It's good, solid stuff. It's yet another one of those 3-part miniseries. Like, well, if you missed out on this and go ahead, they might put it in trade, but I'd say it'd be one to go ahead and give it a shot. It's really good. We go from really good to so-so with the Battle for the Cowl Gotham Gazette one-shot entitled Batman Dead. Yeah, this one was average. I saw the header of Battle for the Cowl. I thought, yeah, what the hell? I'll give it a try. And this kind of disappointed me. All it was just storytelling from minor characters from the Batman universe. We got stories from Vicky Vale, Dr. Leslie Tompkins, Stephanie Brown, stories from their point of view and what's going on since Batman died. That's about it. It's just, and one thing that really pisses me off is, okay, look up here. Look what happened. What does that say? One shot. It's a one shot. Yet it says at the end, it says, to be continued in Gotham Gazette number 2. Does this mean Gotham Gazette? You mean the Gotham Gazette 2-shot? Shit. It's going to be titled Batman Alive, but advertising it as Gotham Gazette number 2 when it's supposed to be a fucking one-shot. Are you kidding me? You don't need that book, honestly. Let's get back to some okay stuff here. New Avengers, the Reunion number 1. Yeah, this is the variant cover. I liked that one better. I like me some Hawkeye and Mockingbird. I was really glad that they brought Mockingbird back ever since her death in West Coast Avengers 100. This was the only issue of West Coast Avengers that I bothered to keep after I traded some away, sold some, and got rid of some with the West Coast Avengers, But honestly, for all the hype that this got, for all those Marvel books that you bought that had the preview of this book, Did it pay off? Maybe it did. It did for me. It was a good issue. You know, Clint and Bobby have got a, in this case, Ronin and Mockingbird, as they're called, and I sometimes call superheroes by their real names. But, is Bobby the same woman he fell in love with? I don't really know. This issue kind of puzzled me a little bit, but it was understandable. It's very nicely done. There's not really much to say other than it's a good read. Is it compelling? Is it historic? No, it's a good read. You'll enjoy reading it if you like New Avengers. But I don't know if it'll be memorable or not. Finally, War of Kings, #1 of 6. The cover is just badass. I just read this about 10 minutes ago. This is incredible. Was it as good as the excuse me? Was it as good as the Secret Invasion War of Kings one-shot? That's your opinion. My opinion is no. But it's okay. This was still a kick-ass book. I mean, the last page just made me go, yeah, Medusa, the bitch. Yeah, I loved it. I loved what she says at the end. I just loved it. I'm not going to spoil. I don't like to spoil anything unless a story absolutely sucks. If it's one more day bad, then I'll go ahead and spoil it. But if it's good like this, I'm not going to spoil a damn thing. This is a good book to have. Pick it up. You will thoroughly enjoy it. I certainly did. This is a miniseries I'm going to invest my money in. Marvel's definitely getting my money with War of Kings. Well, that's it for this comic book review blog. So until I see you again, I'll see you later.